Hi everybody, this is E Fresilli and welcome to Holistic Health and Fitness. I want to share with you something very special. I am now a certified C.H.E.K Level 4 practitioner, and I want to tell you a little bit about why that is so special. The C.H.E.K Institute is a world-renowned institute for corrective, holistic exercise kinesiology, but it's much more than that. We go into being able to heal the body spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So when we're working with clients, I not only take into consideration biomechanically what's going on with their body, with their posture, with their muscle length tension relationships, and how to correct them so they have good posture and strength in their body, but we also look internally at the organ systems and we see how they're functioning and what we need to do to heal them. We look emotionally deeper in with a client, if need be, to see if there's any emotional challenge they're having that are holding them back. So for instance, you might be very fit, but you're having challenges in your life with succeeding in other ways, and you're self-sabotaging yourself. And this is very common for most people, no matter whether it's in your fitness program or in your relationships or at your work or anything that you're trying to achieve. A lot of us have a tendency to self-sabotage, and we don't even know why we're doing it. So we can slowly start to uncover those things and find out and help the client let go of those frustrations. And the spiritual aspect of every person is understanding that you're more than just this body, that you're a being, a lovely being who is meant to be happy, healthy, well, and wealthy, to have abundance in your life. And when you can get a client, when you can get yourself, when I can get myself to start keying into truly understanding that we are integrated beings of spirit, mind, and body, and working at all three of those levels in our lives at an optimum level, then wonderful things start to happen in your life. Health and wellness becomes just an everyday occurrence for you. Your life is full of abundance and happiness, and you live a life worth living. Part of being a C.H.E.K practitioner level 4 is understanding how to integrate all these things into, believe it or not, what we would consider to be a training program that includes nutrition, that includes corrective exercise, postural exercises, stretching, mobilizations, and then looking at and achieving a better mindset, changing those paradigms or those thought processes in your mind that might be sabotaging you, holding you back from achieving, whether it's your health and wellness goals or having a better relationship in your life or better work relationships, whatever it may be. But it's the idea of having being a fully integrated person. That's what's so special about being a C.H.E.K Institute trained holistic health level 4 practitioner. It's a big mouthful, and it encompasses such a great deal, such volumes of information, that it is quite special when working with somebody at this level. It is truly rewarding to work with somebody and to be able to see them achieve their goals on levels that they've never realized that they could achieve. So here's a case in point. A person may come in and they're overweight and they want to come in and say, I want to lose weight. But at the same time, they have back issues and they have some challenges going on in their family, and they've always sabotaged themselves. So part of working with that client is not only uncovering physically what's going on with their body and how we go about correcting that through stretching and corrective exercise, et cetera, but also getting them to open themselves up to that there are better ways to go about living their lives with how they're thinking about things. Again, what we call paradigms. And spiritually getting them to connect. So sometimes spiritually means we just have to have somebody just get a little bit quiet with themselves and just sit down and give them some quiet time just for themselves so they can just settle down and get out of their heads, as we say, because they're thinking too much about all this other stuff. All this goes in to working with a client so that they can be and incorporate this full integration of spirit, mind, and body into their lives. And again, being a level 4 C.H.E.K practitioner is something that oh my gosh, I've been working at for over 7 years now to achieve, and it has been a lovely journey filled with great amounts of excitement and a little bit of fear, like, oh my gosh, this is a lot to take on, and the learning process and going deeper within, because here's something really interesting, folks, that I learned along the way, and I was told this through this whole practice, was until I could heal myself, I was not going to be able to heal and help other people or help other people heal. Because it's really not me doing any of the work, it's me helping people to understand how to go about healing themselves, how to give their bodies the right amount of exercise, the right kinds of nutrition, and making sure you're drinking lots of water, and making sure you're getting plenty of sleep, and making sure that we're reconditioning the mindset so that you're moving forward in your life towards what you want to create, as opposed to sabotaging yourself and holding yourself back. And I think most of us have been there in our lives where we have held ourselves back out of what we would consider to be fear of not knowing. But you can easily move past this kind of things and create a life so wonderful for yourself. And in this process that I've gone through, this is what I've had to do for myself. So Paul Chek, who's owner of the Chek Institute and one of my mentors, says you can only heal or help somebody heal to the level that you have healed yourself. Does that make sense? Because I have to be in that position of knowing how to heal to that level so that I can teach or coach someone to do that for themselves. And it's a really remarkable thing to see when people actually reach that level. So I just wanted to share that with you and let you know. You can certainly go to the website, www.holistichealth-fitness.com, and look at everything that we have there. I'm constantly writing blogs about all this, and we're on LinkedIn and we're on Facebook. So you can find us everywhere. And I would love to be able to talk to you. So if you'd like to leave a comment on the website or on the Facebook, if you have questions, write them out, send them to me. I'd be happy to answer them for you. And I look forward to sharing with you a whole bunch of volume of information now that as a Chek Level 4 I can reveal to you, which will help you increase your health, your wellness, your happiness, and even your wealth in your life. I want you to all go and have a vibrant life. And until I hear from you next and see you, take care.